time I was like, oh my God, no. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't know what happened, but I swear God was looking down on me that day, because all of a sudden he got this phone call when I was in the room. He's like, I have to take this call. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Didn't even care at the time because I was so worried about what was about to happen to me. He came back in after a couple of minutes. He said, I don't know how, because one, apparently you have to go on a list kind of thing. There's a waiting list, like always. They said, we got you into Calvary Hospital, it's called Hyson Green, and it's the private section. Oh my God, a little ray of sunshine, just a little flicker, came through and made me feel so good. So good that I was getting help. I was going to have 24/7, 7 days a week, if I needed it, help. And I could do this. I knew in myself there was a way out. And I was going to get better. So straight away, like, I didn't even pack, hey. I had nothing with me. And they took me straight there, straight away. Put me in my room. My room, well, to me, it was fine because I was just thankful that I even got in. A lot of people didn't like my room that I was in, and that's because it's a room where you cannot harm yourself. They searched my bags. They took everything away, including which at the, like, okay, yeah, I understand now, but at the time I was like, what, like, they took my deodorant away. They took, my shavers, because I was starting to try and cut myself at that time. I wasn't too bad with cutting, but I was starting. So I was starting to cut, and then they took my chargers away. They took a lot of things away. I didn't have a bathroom or anything. It was just a room with a bed. That was it. And when I say they took away everything, it was that night when hubby brought in all my stuff. Sorry, because I went in there with nothing. So, yeah, and then, that was the start of my life. That's the way I put it, because I worked hard. Like, I had a shit time. My kids, weren't allowed to see me. Not by the hospital. The hospital allows you to see your family and friends. They encourage it because it is good for you. It makes you feel loved, and if you need a lot of support and love around you. No, my parent-in-laws took my kids away and said that Mummy's gone on a holiday. Yes, I was on a holiday. No, I was not. I was far from a holiday. My youngest one, I was so angry about this. My youngest one, he was on a bottle and he had a dummy and he has his blankie. My mother-in-law took those, not 3 things away, thank God, but took his bottle away from him and his dummy away from him. Yes, okay, he's 2 and a bit. I had plans for this on my own terms, in my own time, in his own time. Not right when his mum has been taken away from him. I'm a stay-at-home mum. I've been a stay-at-home mum for 8 years now. I was with him 24/7, 7 days a week. Then he's been taken away from me. And then he's been taken his bottle and his dummy away from him. Not good. But I had no say at that time. Anyway, moving on. So, although you're in hospital, people may think, I can sleep, I can just relax, got no responsibilities, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not like that. So I was there for 3 weeks. I worked my ass off. I had to get up every single morning, had to have a shower, get dressed. You don't have to, but I cleaned my room. I'm a stay-at-home mum of 3 kids. I had to do something. I'm used to cleaning and stuff. Like, although I feel like I don't clean, realistically, I do clean. Although I stayed on my couch a lot of the time, I still had to get dinner ready. I still had to clean a little, pick up after the kids, so on and so forth. Anyway, so I cleaned my room every single day. I made it spotless. I put photos up of my family on my walls. I made my room smell nice. I opened my curtains every day. In fact, my curtains were open, period. Because you need light. If you want to get better, you mentally need light. You can't have a dark area. Dark areas are not good. So they also do groups. I went to all the groups. I also made a lot of friends. Funny enough, I was scared of this place, to be honest. I was thinking, oh my god, what kind of people are going to be here? What state are they going to be in? How are they going to act around me? I was scared. Oh my god, it is so not like what you think. It is great. It's not great, like, you are there for a reason, and you're in the worst of your state of mind you could possibly be, which is why you're there. Where I was, at Hyson Green, the majority of people that were there were army and police officers, because they see so much shit, and they got PTSD. That's what they got. The other people that were there were really intelligent people. I feel like the dumbest person there, and because the people that were there were so intelligent. Anyway, I made lots of friends there. I really did. And you know what? Everyone there, like, when I went to those groups, the groups were great, because it wasn't what we were learning, it was because of the support. Everybody in that room gets what is going on. There's no judgment. No one's going to judge you for anything. Anything that you say. It can even be the sickest thing that you could think of. No one's going to judge you. So you make a lot of friends. You have heaps of support there. Everyone gets you. Everyone has some time in their life been in the same steps as you. I did my groups, and then they couldn't kick me out. Well, they kicked me out, but like, as in, I didn't want to leave. It was my security. It was my security blanket. That's what it became. I didn't want to leave. Although I love my kids and I miss them, and hubby too, and life was so hard at the time, I didn't want to leave. I had all the support I needed. I could talk to anyone I needed to. If I had a panic attack or whatever, it was right there on hand for help. It was hard to leave. And my first couple of weeks back at home were hard. Really, really hard. I do have a lot of support though. Hubby supports me so much, which is really good. My mum and my dad, my stepdad, I call him dad, support me. I noticed a few things too. My actual family on mum's side, no one visited me. Everyone was too scared to come and see me. It is not a scary place. It is not like a hospital where it's white everywhere, like white ceiling, white floors, white walls, white furniture. It's not like that. It is like a hotel room, in other words. Unless you go to Canberra Hospital. Bit different. And same with 2N. It's not like a hospital. They try to make you as comfortable as possible. The people there are not scary. Although we have problems, we are not mental. Although I'm in a mental hospital, I'm not mental. I'm a normal person. Because everybody will end up having some sort of depression in their life. And you know what? If you are getting help, how brave are you? Honestly, I take my hat off to everybody that gets help. And I should even take my own advice. Funny that. I don't think any of us take our own advice, hey. Anyway, so since I've been out of hospital, I've been going to groups. I have day groups. I go to them weekly. You can go to them twice a week if you want to. But you got to be careful not to do too much. You need to do one thing at a time. Baby steps. And I mean baby steps. If you do too much, it gets overwhelming. And then you go back to where you first were. So you need to do baby steps. You need to take one thing at a time. You do a lot of goal stuff. Yeah. So if you can't get into a hospital and you're really bad, ask to go to day groups. They can get you into a day group. Yes, they're not, 24/7, 7 days a week help, but it is a little bit of help. So you can go see a doctor, you can see a GP, then you can go get a psychologist, and then you can go to day groups. And the thing is, you got to get out there. Now, my diagnosis is PTSD, and also anxiety. So I have panic attacks. Everyone has everyone has panic attacks differently. Some of us have all the symptoms. Some of us only have one or two symptoms. We're all different. So, yeah, go figure. And also, I forgot what I was going to say. Don't worry about that. So I got help. I'm home now. My psychologist, wow, she's so proud of me because I'm getting help, but you got to do. Anxiety is about thinking of the future. Depression is about thinking of the past. Now, depression's different. I can't talk to you about depression because everyone's different with that. But with anxiety,